Look at my skin. Can you believe my age? I have no wrinkles, no sagginess, no obvious signs of aging. And you may ask, how do I look so young at my age? And what does it have to do with sex, me, and my channel? Today, we're diving into a question that's been making the rounds online for years and keeps popping up in beauty and wellness circles. A natural anti aging potion that is readily available for most and that could potentially be the secret weapon of sex and aging. Is semen really anti aging when applied to the face? Yep, we're going there. You might have seen TikToks, blog posts, or even interviews where people claim that semen can tighten skin, reduce wrinkles, and give you that dewy glow. But is there any truth to it, or is it just another internet myth? Let's separate the facts from the fantasy and break this down with science, curiosity, and, as always, zero shame. Hi, this is Dr. Tanti, the Sex Doctor Board Certified Clinical Sexologist. Welcome to my channel. You are here for a treat as I talk about all things sexual health and human sexuality without any judgment or shame. Please do me a favor and subscribe. Your subscription does not take any of your time, does not cost you anything, but allows this channel to be discovered and grow, and it shows appreciation for my hard work. You may also find other ways to support my channel by reading the description section of this video or clicking on the icons that appear on this video. Your engagement with likes, shares, comments, and super thanks are applause to me and let the algorithm know to prioritize my content instead of hiding it. So do it with me right now. Click on that subscribe button. Let's have some fun talking and learning about sex. Thanks. So where did this idea of applying semen to the skin for anti-aging come from? Where does it come from? The idea that semen might benefit the skin isn't entirely new. It's been floated in online wellness spaces and even in some fringe beauty trends. A few estheticians and influencers have claimed that semen contains proteins, enzymes, and even hormones that could potentially nourish or rejuvenate the skin. Some of the popular claims include reduced fine lines, brighter complexion, and smoother skin texture. But is there any real science behind these beliefs? Well, let's look at the biology. What's in semen? Semen is more than just sperm. It's actually a complex biological fluid made of water, proteins and amino acids, fructose, which is sugar, zinc, potassium, and other trace minerals, and enzymes, and prostaglandins, which is a type of hormone-like substance. There's also a compound called spermidine, and yes, that's a real word, which has been studied for its possible anti-aging properties. A few lab-based studies have shown that spermidine may support cell regeneration and reduce oxidative stress, but these studies are typically done on mice or in cell cultures, not humans applying semen to their face. So unfortunately, I hate to break your hearts and hopes, but the amount of spermidine in human semen is also extremely small, making it unlikely to have any noticeable impact when applied topically. But can semen actually help the skin? Now let's address the million-dollar question. Does semen actually benefit the skin in a meaningful way? And the short answer is probably not. Here's why. The protein content first. Yes, semen contains proteins, but so do thousands of skincare products formulated specifically for skin absorption, stability, and safety. Your favorite moisturizer or serum likely has more effective protein delivery than semen. Then we have enzymes and nutrients, but the level are not only minimal, but they're also not designed to be absorbed through the skin. Semen is biologically formulated for reproduction, but not for skincare. Then we have pH issues. Semen has a slightly alkaline pH, while the skin's natural pH is slightly acidic. So applying alkaline substances regularly can actually disrupt the skin barrier leading to irritation and even breakouts on some sensitive skins. And there's a bacteria risk. Semen can contain bacteria and viruses, especially if there are undiagnosed STIs present. And that's a serious risk when putting any bodily fluid on the face, especially if the skin is broken. So while there are some intriguing compounds in semen, there's actually no clinical evidence that applying semen improves skin tone, texture, or any signs of aging. And what about spermidine supplements? Well, here's where things get a little bit more science-backed. Spermidine, the compound I mentioned earlier, is now being studied in supplement form for its potential anti-aging benefits. Oral spermidine supplements derived from plant sources like wheat germ are being researched for their possible effects on autophagy, which is the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells, and for cell longevity, and for brain health. But again, that's a dietary supplement, not something you apply to your skin. So if you're curious about spermidine's potential, you're better off talking to your healthcare provider about supplements and not experimenting with semen facials. Let's be honest though. Why the fascination with semen on the face as anti-aging? Let's also address the psychological and social side of this. So some people are simply fascinated by taboo topics, and semen is one of them. The idea of using what's natural can feel edgy, erotic, or conscientious, but just because something is natural doesn't mean it's beneficial or even safe. The beauty industry is full of myths, and semen as skincare is one of those persistent ideas that's more about shock value than science. And if this trend is coming from porn culture or sexual partners encouraging it, remember, your skincare routine is not a sexual performance. It is actually self-care. Now, I have to say, though, that if you believe that semen helps your skin, or you like smearing it on yourself or having your partner come on your skin, or your partner enjoys smearing your semen on their skin, if there's nothing wrong with the semen, there's nothing wrong with trying and enjoying it. Your body belongs to you, and you can do your own experiment and draw your own conclusions, and please share them with us. But stick to proven ingredients for managing skin aging. Also, your face deserves better than myths and misinformation. So is semen anti-aging? Well, we don't have scientific evidence of it, and there are risks involved. It's one of those beauty myths that sounds shocking, but doesn't hold up under science. But again, try it if you enjoy it, and if you feel good about it. Just don't hold your hopes high on its potential to keep you young. Instead, invest in safe, effective, evidence-based skincare, and feel free to be curious and open-minded, but always do your research. And as of my face, my youthful skin is not the result of any semen application. It is actually genetics, a strong skincare regimen at home, and a great esthetician that takes care of my skin. Have you tried to apply sperm to your skin as anti-aging? How did it go? Or do you have a sexual myth you want me to debunk next? Drop it in the comments. As always, I wish you safe, healthy, and pleasurable sex of whatever kind you practice. See you next time.